Not known in advance performance environment task competition concept. The WSC 2015 MR Evaluation Report referenced the following concerns. Concern 1. Too much of the competitors' work took place at home outside the competition space, competition days. Solution 1. Teams build their robot in the competition space. Concern 2. There was a wide variation in the amount of resources available to teams when designing, building their robot during their at-home competition preparation activities. Solution 2. Teams use only the components provided in their 2017 WSI component collection when building their robot. Concern 3. Teams expressed concern they did not have adequate time to familiarize themselves with the competition software, hardware ahead of the competition. Solution 3. The 2017 WSI component collection would be identified in the spring of 2016. Descriptive information related to the performance court elements could provide competitors with the robot performance details they require to identify the robot performance features they need to incorporate into their robots. The performance court environment would be constructed using a collection of modular elements similar to those shown in this presentation. The flat plate component is a 600 by 600 by 19 millimeter smooth hard surface plate. Small box components are 600 by 600 millimeters with either 50 or 100 millimeter tall sides. They define the minimum space available for a robot. Present raised platforms to reach onto or climb onto. Present empty spaces to reach into or climb into. Filled with sand, they provide a small textured travel surface. A ramp element providing a 20-degree slope and a 100 millimeter straight drop-off or vertical barrier if the ramp is not positioned where it is leading to an elevated element. A corduroy road plate has a set of steps with a 19 millimeter rise and 25 millimeter run, provides an irregular travel surface. Large box components are 1200 by 1200 millimeters with 100 millimeter tall sides. Provide raised platforms the robot can reach onto or climb onto, or empty boxes the robot can climb into. Filled with sand, they provide a larger size textured travel surface. Descriptive information could be provided to competitors defining a potential collection of target objects. 1. The range of target object shapes. 2. Maximum, minimum object sizes, weights. 3. Potential object placement details. Robot to target object interaction could be either 1. Passive, involving photographing objects or signaling when objects were found, or 2. Active, involving the robot taking physical possession of objects and moving the objects to new locations. A modular court concept provides the essential performance environment flexibility required to 1. Enable the competitors to identify the specific performance features they need to incorporate into their robot design without needing to know the final court layout in advance. 2. Enable the MR-EJP to set the final competition court layout during their on-site C-4 and C-3 meetings. A modular court concept supports either of the primary task formats. 1. A robot follows a predetermined, prescribed path and interacts either passively or actively with designated objects. Or 2. A robot conducts a true search, and interacts either passively or actively with designated objects. Competitors would be told they need to be prepared to manage either their robot's mobility or object management system in teleoperation control mode, while either 1. Having direct line of sight to the court and their robot, 2. Being positioned where they cannot see the court or their robot at all. The competition component collection would be finalized in the spring of 2016. Competitors will build their competition robots in the competition space using provided by Studica component collections. Competitors would purchase a component collection for use during their competition preparation experiences when they are designing, fabricating their robot solution prototype, which they will leave at home when they travel to Abu Dhabi. Competitors would bring to Abu Dhabi all program modules and planning materials created during their competition preparation experiences, sketches, CAD drawings, electrical circuit and mechanical system diagrams, program and assembly notes. Competitors would be provided with the final competition performance environment layout, component collection, and the competition task details during their on-site pre-competition orientation day meeting. There would be only one court layout and one task used during the full 4 days of the competition. Competitors would use the 11 competition hours available on competition days C1 and C2 to focus on building and confirming the core functionality of their robots. Court access would be completely unscheduled all day on C1 and in the AM of C2. Teams would have an equal number of scheduled exclusive use court times during the PM of C2. Core robot performance evaluation experiences would be conducted on a by competitor request basis, with the qualification that these experiences must take place by the end of C2. Teams would have an equal number of scheduled exclusive use court times during the AM of C3. Teams would have an equal number of scheduled evaluated task run experiences during the PM of C3 plus the AM and PM of C4. Competitor interviews, presentations would be 1. Conducted, evaluated by a single 3-expert panel. 2. Conducted on a by competitor request basis after their robot assembly has been completed and could take place on either C2, C3, or C4. This competition format brings robot mobility aspects into the center of the competition experience by introducing multiple performance court features that have a direct and significant impact on robot design. Vertical barriers, abrupt elevation changes, varied travel surfaces from smooth to bumpy to granular. In Canada, all provinces use the national task in their local provincial competitions. The result is the national competition is enhanced, given all teams arriving at the national competition have proven their capacity to complete the competition task. I understand it is next to impossible to coordinate the national robotics committees in 23 plus countries in a shared effort to align their national competition tasks with a predefined WSI mobile robotics task, which is the reason I have developed the modular court concept. The proposed modular court concept provides the necessary flexibility required to set multiple and varied task options using a common set of court elements, which will enable competitors to develop similar skill sets while attempting different tasks and dealing with different court layouts. This would enable the 2017 mobile robotics to be a new, unknown, and advanced experience, while at the same time enable WSI 2017 competitors to have a strong connection between their pre-Abu Dhabi qualifying competition experiences and their in-Abu Dhabi competition experience. The end-user client would be known when the competitor information document is published, and the 2017 court module designs would be selected to reflect specific aspects of A, the end-user client's performance requirements, and B, the end-user client's work environment. The flexibility provided by a modular court layout supports a wide range of potential end-user clients. Some potential TrueSearch task possibilities include security industry, locate and remove hazardous items; natural resources industry, locate hidden valuable natural elements. Some potential prescribed travel task possibilities include security industry, facility patrol robot; online consumer industry, product home delivery robot. Countries could choose to use the WSI modular court and component collection in their national competition experiences, thereby enabling their WSI 2017 competitors to have a strong connection between their pre-Abu Dhabi qualifying competition experiences and their in-Abu Dhabi competition experience. This would have the potential to significantly raise the overall competitor performance level in Abu Dhabi. Having all competitors use identical hardware and software moves the focus of the competitors' competition evaluation experiences off the hardware and brings the evaluation experience focus more directly onto the competitor's input. In order to support competitors having some flexibility and component opportunities beyond the provided 2017 WSI component collection, we could apply the same option we had in 2015. Teams can purchase additional components up to a value of $500, which Studica could include in their Abu Dhabi competition equipment shipment. If a source set of court modules containing more modules than necessary were defined soon, then A, it would enable Studica to take into account the robot performance aspects reflected in the modules when they are developing the 2017 WSI component collection. B, enable countries to utilize the 2017 court modules in their 2017 team selection competitions processes. C, define the module source set to be used by the EJP when they select the final court modules that will be used in Abu Dhabi and presented through the competitor information document. The collection of court modules displayed in the court layouts shown in this presentation are intended to be a starting point. We could consider lower box walls, 30 and 60 millimeters, a pyramid barrier, a cobblestone grid, a pipe ridge, a two-sided ramp, or other not as yet defined modules. A 32-block performance court layout provides a 4,800 by 2,400 millimeter overall exclusive use robot performance area. WSI mobile robotics experts viewing this presentation are invited to express their opinions through the WSI Mobile Robotics Forum on the viability of the proposed competition robots built on-site competition concept.